First Love by John Clare, 1793 to 1864. I ne'er was struck before that hour with love so sudden and so sweet. Her face, it bloomed like a sweet flower, and stole my heart away complete. My face turned pale as deadly pale, my legs refused to walk away, and when she looked, what could I ail? My life and all seemed turned to clay. And then my blood rushed to my face, and took my eyesight quite away. The trees and bushes round the place seemed midnight at noonday. I could not see a single thing, words from my eyes did start. They spoke as chords do from the string, and blood burnt round my heart. Are flowers the winter's choice? Is love's bed always snow? She seemed to hear my silent voice, not love's appeals to know. I never saw so sweet a face as that I stood before. My heart has left its dwelling place, and can return no more. Okay, this is by John Clare. John Clare, his father was a farm labourer, and he spent much of his life doing manual labour. Until he started to get his poems published. He came from just north of Peterborough in Northamptonshire in the UK. So, First Love, what's this about? Well, this is about him falling in love for the first time. He sees a beautiful girl, or he's with a beautiful lady, and suddenly he's love-struck, and he's unable to talk, he's unable to move. It seems that he's about to faint. So I never was struck before that hour with love so sudden and so sweet. So never before had he fallen for a woman like this. Her face, it bloomed like a sweet flower, and stole my heart away complete. So here we have a simile. Her face is opening or shining like a beautiful flower, and this stole his heart, it took his heart away. And then we have this rhyme, sweet, complete, our flower. My face turned pale as deadly pale, my legs refused to walk away. So he went pale. I think he felt he was about to faint. Yeah, his legs refused to walk, so his legs wouldn't move, and he's becoming dizzy. And when she looked, what could I ail? My life and all seemed turned to clay. So, and then she looked at him. So notice this, the previous bit has happened before she's even looked at him. So to ail means to be sick. So when she looked at me, it was impossible for me to be ill with anything. This was like a cure for all ills. And my life and all, everything, seemed turned to clay. It couldn't move, and maybe I was now the clay that she could mould or change to make me exactly as she wished. So remember, before he was very pale, and then the blood rushed to my face and took my eyesight quite away. So suddenly he becomes red. I think he's becoming embarrassed, and he can't see. Yeah, he's just so overcome with emotion and love for her that his eyesight disappears completely. The trees and bushes round the place seemed midnight at noonday. So I think that the world around him is becoming dark. I think he's about to faint. Yeah, everything around him seemed like it was becoming night. Yeah, even though it was the middle of the day. I could not see a single thing. Words from my eyes did start. So here he's saying he was blind, but I think blindly in love with her. And he couldn't say anything, but he tried to say things to her by looking at her. So words came from his eyes. Yeah, probably telling her about how much he loved her. So he gave her this look of absolute adoration. They spoke as chords do from the string. So here we have a simile. He's saying that the words from his eyes sounded like notes from a guitar or from a musical instrument. And blood burnt round my heart. So his blood was hot, and he felt burning passion for her. And now we have the words that I think he's trying to say with his eyes. And I think these are both rhetorical questions. And maybe they're asking about the possibility of real love. Are flowers the winter's choice? No, flowers come when summer is here, when everything is good. Is love's bed always snow? So does love have to be a sad and cold thing? No, it's full of love and heat and passion like I feel. And this is what he was saying with his eyes. She seemed to hear my silent voice, not love's appeals to know. So she appeared to hear what I was saying with my eyes. Yeah? But maybe she didn't know that how I felt, that I was so much in love with her. But maybe she did. We don't know. The poem doesn't say. I never saw so sweet a face as that I stood before. So I'd never seen anything so beautiful in my life. I'd never stood before such a wonderful person, such a beautiful face. My heart has left its dwelling place and can return no more. So to dwell means to live in a place. So this is saying that he's changed. His heart has moved and he can never be the same person again. So there you go. First Love by John Clare. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. First Love by John Clare.